everyone, we're your hosts, Angel and Iz, and welcome to episode 2 of the Charter Arts podcast, Off the Charts, where we talk about students, about their majors, hobbies, and whatever's interesting them. And today we have Kayla Carrington. Hello.
Hi.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good.
So tell us about yourself. What department you are, and why you came to Charter Arts.
Okay. Well, my name is Kayla, and I'm a theater major, 11th grade. And why I came to Charts? Well, it all started when I was in middle school, and I did my first production, like, musical in 7th grade. And it was like something entirely new to me. Like, I started singing in choir. So my choir director introduced me and my brother to a musical. So I went and we got in, and I loved the experience. I loved being on stage and having all the lights just flashing in my eyesight. And I met some amazing people there. And some of those people went to the middle school of Charter Arts, and so they told me about it and was like, you should definitely come for like 8th grade if you would like. But when I had went to 8th grade, I was already far deep into the year, and I got really close with a lot of people, so I decided I would just audition for the high school. And I did so with my best friend, and it was definitely something that I was really like scared for, because I was like, what if I don't get in? What if this is just the end of like my start of my career? Like, this is something I genuinely want to do, and I want to work hard for it. So my mom, my dad, my brother, my family they were all supportive and pushed me in. And even my teachers too in my school were like, you're gonna get in because you're phenomenal. They're like, you're a student that has a drive, that has that force, that wants to do things and is passionate about what they do. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to take all this in and I'm going to go. And I did it. And my mom recorded when I first opened my letter, and she was like, you got it. And I was like, I got it. And I cried. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm crying, but I was really happy. And now I'm in my 3rd year of being here, and I'm really loving it.
Oh, Kayla, I love your passion. That's such a sweet story. Like, that's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You talk so poetically. Like you have such a beautiful voice for that.
Thank you.
Like, this is like, I can see it. This is definitely where you have to be.
Yeah, thank you.
So what's something that inspires you?
It really is just seeing everything and taking what I learn or what I think about it. Like, knowing that I can create things differently, and it also being a product of anything, art, music, singing, dancing. It was just something that I felt connected with, as everything else is connected. So I was just like, that's something that really gets me. And my biggest inspiration, I would have to say, is my dad. My dad has, he's always started me off with doing something. My brother, he's an outburst. He does a lot. He's there. He's that spark. He comes into a room and he's got your attention. So I drive from that too. And my mom, she's hardworking.
Oh, that is so sweet.
Like, family seems like really big motivators.
Yeah, they all sound like such individually great people.
Yeah, they are. They do so much, and they've impacted me throughout my life.
Within theater, what are some current projects that you are working on?
I'm currently in a production, Blithe Spirit. Ooh. And I'm loving this. This is actually like my first year playing as a role, and being on the main stage too for a theater production. And it's actually like eye-opening, because I'm doing a first production for my school, first time in a role, and I get to show people what I actually do, because not many people actually see what I do, maybe in certain class, projects, but this is something that I want to show people, like, I do this every day. I come here and I work hard, and this is something I'm passionate. I really love my character also. She is funny. Mrs. Bradman is this energetic, kind of like, she's very intrigued, very interested in what's happening, and kind of like tough woman, because her husband, George Bradman, is a doctor. And, anytime he starts talking, she's like, oh, whatever. And she's annoyed by him. But, it's
Do you
like...
have a favorite like scene that your character is in?
So I'm in two scenes, but they're both my favorite scenes. And I like every other scene within the show, but my scene would have to be, I think, the second scene when we're about to start the seance. We kind of warm up, and Madame Arcadi is warming up as she's the occultist, seance person. And
as you do.
yeah, and she's doing all her weird stuff, and I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. But then everything starts happening, the table starts shaking, and it gets all weird and crazy. And then Elvira comes in, which I don't notice because Elvira's a ghost. So, and Charles, he starts going crazy because he's hearing her voice, but we're not hearing it. So we're kind of just okay. And then the scene just goes on, and Madame Arcadi leaves and stuff. But I think that's one of my favorite scenes. I get to play most of my character in.
And how has coming to Charter Arts changed you?
It has changed me in the ways that are unbelievable. I used to be a really quiet kid, and not a lot of people would see my personality as or how I can be with the people that I'm around. But when I came to charts, it was a new door. It was you can become who you are now. You can come out of your shell and just invite people in. Don't close yourself out. Don't quiet down. Be who you are. And I've come to learn who I am here, and I think that is the most greatest thing that has ever happened to me, because I wouldn't know where I was going. I wouldn't know who I would want to be, what road I would want to go on, and here I'm figuring that out, and I'm stepping out, taking one step at a time, and I'm just going, and I'm loving where I'm going.
What is something specific to the theater curriculum that has made you completely reevaluate? When you're an adult, this is going to be something that you completely change your process about.
I would say when we're in acting, monologues have definitely been something for me when finding a certain character, especially for my typecast, and figuring out how that resonates with me. And I know on the long run, it will definitely be something that I will keep growing with, but I also want to be that actor that has those monologues, those scenes that resonates with other people, especially for young Black artists like me. Because when I realized finding monologues, there's not much young monologues or scenes that resonate with me. So I get typecast as an older woman, and, I understand it, but sometimes I want to see if there's something that I can resonate with now.
Yeah.
As who I am. So I definitely want that to go long run in the future for other people.
Does it ever give you the motivation to want to write your own stories or something or monologues that you can perform?
Yes, entirely. I was just recently last year, I was thinking of a play to write, and it was gonna revolve around partial of my childhood, but also stuff within society that a lot of Black kids struggle with, but not outside, but also inside their homes. And I feel like that's something that isn't brought up about a lot, and I wanted to talk about it, but with something I'm deeply passionate about.
Oh, wait. Tell me when that comes out, because I need to see this.
I will definitely. I still have to get the characters and all these scenes that I want developed, and so it's definitely going to be a process. And
no, definitely.
I'm definitely going to have to reach out to some people, but I I know what I want to go for.
Is that like been a long-term goal of yours? Would be to like branch out and do other things within theater and acting?
Of
And
course,
stuff?
yeah. I definitely, if I can write something for a director to like just look at and just say, I want to create something with this. Hey, that's I've done it. I've done it. So
Would you want to go on to like movie films, or do you just prefer theater? Oh, you want to be a movie
I
actor?
definitely want to be a movie. That is something like my biggest goal for this year, to after I'm done with all my stage productions and all the things I have to do with school, I want to start working on outside stuff like modeling with my brother and getting on either commercials or even short films
Yeah.
and that. So, yeah, I'm definitely pushing for that.
What's your favorite movie that you'd want to like? You want to be in something adjacent to it?
I definitely want to be in a horror film, but the franchise is done. The Conjuring, it's completely over.
I just watched like the newer one. I think it came out like last year.
Yeah.
And I watched it. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I want to watch it so bad, but I definitely want to be in any horror film
Yeah.
or series. I'm not sure which film or I've even thought of like any like Marvel films too.
Ooh,
And
that would be
get in a
good.
series and you're like locked in for life.
I'm locked
You got
in.
that role
No, that
Right.
that is very true. Unless they decide to cut funding.
Yeah, cut funding and cut the show.
But
yeah.
like, what kind of monster would you want to be? Like, would it be like vampires, zombies?
I mess with vampires. I also mess with wolves, like, you know, werewolves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know like the zombies movies, like with the zombie boy and then the cheerleader girl on Disney?
Yes, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I know that they're like, I think possibly coming out with like another one, maybe with
Is
like.
this a live action?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with like, and I think they might be coming out with like.
Yeah, they're like newer Disney movies.
Yeah.
Except, if I remember correctly, like all the movies, they like amp them up. Like the first one, it's like humans and then zombies. And, like the second one, it's humans, zombies, and werewolves. And then they have like vampires. And the third one, like and then like there's like aliens. Like they just keep adding
there's
other
aliens.
stuff.
So, and I think
every
like
day.
this next one might be mermaids. So like
Mermaids?
You could be a mermaid.
I can be a mermaid.
You'd be a great mermaid, actually.
I
Like, I
would
see
love
it.
to.
I see it.
Yeah, and then I think there's like another movie or show, but Avatar. I think they're making like an Arctic one. I low-key want to get into that. But that
You just
would
have to
be-
reach out to them.
I would
Get
have
me
to-
in there.
I'd have to like search through
Be one of the blue
alleys, through
people.
everywhere, trying to figure out how to be a blue person.
Blue person.
Yeah. I also wanted to like, because in the movies I've seen that there's not much like plus size aliens. So
This
I was
is true.
Are they aliens? I've only seen the first one. It was like years ago.
People.
No, because some of them are like some of them are like fakes. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, some
Sigourney
of them are,
Weaver's
like-
a fake
I don't know. I
one.
never watched it,
They're
actually.
like
Yeah.
mutation like human and avatar, and yeah. So
And
some of them have
something
5
happens.
fingers, some of them have like 3, some of them have fins.
But they still wanted to like make them, because I remember seeing a video about the production of them and like making the designs for them, that they wanted them to still be attractive.
Yeah.
Like they wanted them to be like aliens, but they still wanted them to be.
I definitely did.
They
see that
said about
video.
how like they wanted it to be lovable.
Yeah.
I found that so
Honestly,
funny.
it's real, because if they're like 7 to 9 feet tall, so I would hope that they would be, you know, lovable and not like scary.
No, I saw a thing that like they're getting progressively less blue as the movies go on. Like the first one they're really blue, and like the third one just came out and they're like a grayish blue.
Oh, that was the fire one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it about like maybe that could involve?
I don't think it's
the-
purposeful though. Like they're not. It's not like for the story. They just keep getting less and less blue.
Interesting. I
They're
feel
just
like.
stealing their color.
Do you think it's a matter of like lighting?
I don't know. I've only seen the first one. So outside of school and like what you do here, what are some like other hobbies that you have?
Oh, I love my other hobbies. They're how I keep just going.
Okay.
My other hobbies consist of dancing, singing. I love singing in my church choir. I love SBC. Love you guys. And I dance with them too. So I'm a very like big like person within my church community. So we dance, we sing, we throw these parties and stuff. So I love doing stuff with them. But those are a couple of my hobbies. I mean, in the house. I bake. I cook.
You really know how to bake. Like, you're
I
really good at it.
I know how to bake. Okay, I
Kayla's really good at baking, guys.
I like to resonate myself with a character, Tiana, from A Princess and a Frog. I think kind of like her or something. Yeah.
Oh, I love that for you. I actually really do love that for you. That's beautiful. Everyone should have a princess that they resonate with, even if they're a guy. You know, like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you should still have like, what is your princess character? Like, what's your princess resonance?
My brother, I think his princess that he resonates with is Merida from Brave. I was like, well, I could see it.
No, I see it too. Like, I met your brother. I definitely see that. Yeah. Like, I think everyone should have a princess resonance.
What's your Disney princess?
Oh God, I don't know.
You just like made this whole point about how everyone has one, and you're like, I don't have one.
I don't know. I feel like mine would be. I don't know. What's yours?
I don't know. I think when I was younger, I liked watching Mulan because I also liked the second one and like the other. Is there a third one? I don't think there is. But I just remember I liked the second one as well. So maybe Mulan.
Oh yeah. I feel like okay. I mean, I think the most revolutionary princess for me was Elsa, but I just feel like that's all of us because we were like Frozen kids.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like I resonated with like Anna because I'm a younger sibling in my family, and I really resonated with the whole like wanting to get attention, but like for whatever reason you don't understand why your older siblings don't want to play with you. Yeah. Even though I guess they were twins or something. They were no.
She was definitely. Oh,
they were twins. Yeah.
No, they weren't.
No, Elsa was.
No.
No.
Oh, no. Elsa was older. Yeah.
I mean, and she was ignoring Anna for the sake of like the fact that like she had issues going on. Yeah. But still, it's the principle of the matter. Like, why was I not getting attention? Why weren't you building snowmen?
Why couldn't I play in the snow?
Exactly.
You get shot like one time by an icicle, and like all of a sudden,
like you can't play ever. Like that's just like.
That was kind of extreme, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really went crazy.
I mean, it was also extreme on how they like completely blamed Elsa when it was actually Anna's fault.
It's actually her parents.
This is true, but kids are gonna sneak off in the middle of the night anyway.
To play in the snow.
Yeah.
Right. But also, like, Elsa was saying, man, you're going too fast, and Anna just didn't want to listen.
Well,
she got excited.
Okay, but
she should have just let her, like, fall instead of shooting her in the face. I think that's whatever.
But the thing is, like, she was nervous. She got scared. Yeah. Oh my God, you don't understand her. You don't
She's your Disney
her.
princess, okay?
They're both my Disney princesses. What's a craft or creative project that you want to do?
I would like to, like, produce a movie or so.
That'd be fun.
I've, like, low-key seen myself more of, like, a producer and not a director, kind of. Like, I would want to help produce something in a project that, for, like, anyone. Like, I would love to just, hey, I got you. If this is something that I could do as well, you know? Yeah. And not just mainly acting, but something I could do as well.
But it's also nice to, like, know that you have the ability to do all these different things. Mm-hmm. It's, like, a sense of being self-assured within yourself.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah.
This is true, guys.
So then, within acting, what's sort of, like, a pet peeve that you have? Like, something that you hate to see?
I'd say something with myself is that I get too into one emotion throughout something. Like, it could be a scene or specifically monologues. A monologue is just like, it's a big thing, but emotions change throughout it. And I stick to one big emotion. And I hate that I do that because then it won't broaden out. You could see that something changes, but I won't necessarily feel that I'm changing. Yeah. And so that's the biggest pet peeve within myself. I don't broaden out into other big emotions. And my biggest pet peeve with working with people is that like, I could work with other people. I have the patience. I, could hold my tongue if I need to. But my biggest pet peeve is when people don't try to understand other people and how they work. Yeah. Or don't even try to, listen and hear other people out, or taking the whole thing. Yeah. And it's like, when it's a collaborative work, no matter the role, no matter if you're a director, no matter if you're a stage manager, an actor, or even backstage, working in the art community is something that's very collaborative and has been for many years. So when we kind of take out the collaborative out of art, it kind of just throws me off because it's like, I want to work with people.
Yeah.
But I want to know that I can work with you and that you can work with me and work with others.
Is there, like, when it comes to what you were talking about, how you feel like you only present one emotion when you're acting on your own, is there something that you wish you could, like, transition that into? Because surely there are benefits to being able to present that one emotion, right?
Mm-hmm. I think it just goes with me as a person, really. Yeah. Like, when acting, you're acting as a character. You're acting as a fictional, real person, even sometimes. But I would want to take that with me as a person and know that there's other things. There's other ways that I can express myself. Like, I learn from acting every day that, I can put this in me. I can express myself instead of expressing the character. And that's what I, learned with acting. You express yourself through something else, but you're also expressing that character. That not real person who, if they were real, they would want to say this. They would want to be this way. And me as a person, I take that in. I'm you. You're not me. Yeah. But I will become what is needed to be.
So you're the president of BSU.
I am.
And you have, the show that's happening soon.
Yeah, the Black Excellence Show is coming up February 7th. I'm excited. I am. It's going to be a good show. I've been trusting this process the whole time, especially as someone who is, managing, performers, the time, the rehearsals, the rehearsal spaces, and just making sure that it all comes together well. It's definitely a process. And then I also have my other board members, Tuari Wright, Sarai Rodriguez, and Sadia Taylor Green, and they have been amazing help. I've talked to them, communicated like, hey, what are we doing? What are we thinking? Because I'm a very collaborative person. I don't want to take things all on myself, but if I have to, I will. But I love input from them. That's my biggest thing. I love any input from them that can help, develop this club into something bigger for the students here at Charter Arts, especially the diverse students. And this club, entirely, I want it to be something welcoming, for this year. It just welcomes new students who are either Black, not Black, mixed, doesn't even matter. But I want it to be a club where people can learn from this community, our culture, and things that we have done, things that we've created. And so I want this show to definitely show that and represent where we've come from and how we've grown as a community. So,
yeah. Have you, learned anything about your role as president of Black Student Union while, preparing for this?
Mm-hmm. I have. There are a couple things that I have to figure out myself for others, and that can mean, what roles will they have for the show? What can they do as an artist? How can they represent themselves, within their art or other art? And it's just it could simply just be shooting out an idea, shooting out something that they can help with, shooting out someone they can connect with. Even for the fashion show, there were some people that were I know that I'm not Black or, a diverse person, but I still want to be able to help. And this is something that I do. And I'm taking in everything that you can do. And you can do what you can. And it doesn't matter if you're not Black or anything. You are an artist. And art is something that represents us all individually. And that's the biggest thing of this club, is that we all connect in some way. So, yeah.
Because I actually just got really excited. Guys, I'm with the president. I'm with the president right here, guys. This is so exciting. You've been so ready for it. I'm so happy that you have that.
Yeah.
And I think you're a great leader. And I'm honestly, I'm so excited to see it, how you grow as the president. Because I'm you won't start off amazing as you are now.
Yeah.
But I'm sure by senior year when you're graduating as president, you're just gonna be like a whole different type of leader, and I'm so happy that you have that kind of opportunity and be able to like learn how to be a leader. Like, all.
Yeah, this is something that I feel also like passionate about. It's something so beautiful to like be a part of the community and connect with other students, especially in this school. You know, like you'll see how many how many people that are like you and how many people do what you do. But it's something that like it grows and you see people grow, and in watching myself grow as a person and as a leader and as a collaborative person, it does change my perspective on things and how I go about them. And like I just find this to be the most beautiful thing ever.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like outside of this and in society, like Black leaders, you know, Black communities and stuff. Like it sparks something in me, and I watch it and I look at it and it's amazing.
Oh, Kayla, you just have such an amazing voice. Like, I love hearing you talk. I love hearing you talk all the time.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Kayla. It was great to have you.
No problem.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching episode 2. We hope you tune in next time for the next episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stream off the charts, guys. Exactly.
It's like looking up at clouds.
Yeah,
Like, guess what the thing is.
I love looking at clouds and just guessing the shapes.
That's so good for the mind. Like, if I ever had kids, I'm gonna make it like, oh, sweetie, it's time to like clouds. It's time to look at the clouds.
Yeah, like definitely like look at the clouds, look at the different like, because I remember learning different clouds in elementary school. I can't remember them now, but
Cumulus, you have the stratus cloud, and then you have, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I got 2 of them.
I don't know.
There's a third one, secret third one.
I think there's like
Big cloud,
more than
small
No,
cloud, medium cloud.
Okay, so the
cloud.
cumulus is the puffy ones, and they have like the flat bottoms. The stratus clouds are the very flat and very transparent looking ones that are kind of like laid out.
Yeah.
Doesn't the other one start with like an eye or something?
I wouldn't know.